It has been a year since Colorado has legalized marijuana, and surprise, surprise, the state has not gone to hell in a handbasket. Some new research is coming out, kind of taking a look at the impact of the legalization of marijuana in the state, and the results are pretty interesting. Let's get right into it, folks, okay? Check this out. The governor's office had optimistically projected $100 million in tax revenue from recreational pot. Now, what has come out is that those expectations have been dialed back to $31 million. So the first big thing in the argument for legalization of marijuana was that it's going to bring in more tax dollars. Unfortunately, those projections don't seem to be doing as well as they thought. So it's a comparison of it's looking like it's going to be more around $31 million as opposed to $100 million. I mean, $31 million is good. That's not taking into account the fact that law enforcement no longer has to spend time trying to search people out for using marijuana or selling it or whatever, but not as good as they thought it was going to be. Okay? Now, another problem. 41% of total demand is not being met by legal recreational sellers. So I think that these numbers are going to increase as more of an infrastructure is put in. Right now in Colorado, it's still kind of the Wild West out there. Once we get, a good, nice capitalist infrastructure put into place, I think the money is going to start coming in very quickly and someone's going to figure out how to make a large profit on this. But what is very interesting, even with easy access to marijuana, only 9% of residents are recreational pot users. That takes the notion that, generally what we hear is, oh, well, once marijuana is legalized, everyone's going to be smoking and everyone's going to be doing it. These numbers really haven't changed. They're almost exactly where they were before it was legalized. And finally, in the most compelling piece of data, this is what's really good, okay? Though there's been no pot-fueled crime wave, some marijuana-related crimes have increased, okay? So, while DUIs involving marijuana have jumped 70% in the first 9 months of 2014, we are still talking about less than 200 DUIs total. In comparison, drivers are hundreds of times more likely to be pulled over for a DUI from alcohol. That is a fact. So, doesn't look like Denver or Colorado is going to hell in a handbasket so far. All the more reason maybe this is something that other states should be thinking about. I mean, what is the reason why it's illegal? Can anyone tell me why it's illegal? Nothing has happened in Colorado so far. Just putting it out there, just my 2 cents on the issue. I mean, I think it's a huge waste of money. Bottom line. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, folks.